Hello and welcome to Unikron's Gaming. Today we're going to talk about the Terminator game on the Mega Drive. This game, I believe, came out in 1992, published for the Mega Drive, Genesis Master System and Game Gear. It's based on a 1984 film of the same name, The Terminator. The game was also developed by Probe Software and published by Virgin Games. And it was praised for its graphics and sound, but criticized for gameplay. Look, I always wanted to play this game, never owned it, didn't get a chance to borrow it, so here's me playing it now. Obviously I'm going to play it on easy because I'm terrible at run and gun games. I'm absolutely awful. So anyway, here we go. This won't be one of those, graphics, sound, audio type of games. No, just me playing the game and what I thought. So first of all, I thought it was strange that you just start off with these huge grenades against some tanky thing. I was like, alright, cool. It is what it is though. I guess I'm Reese. I'm hoping I am. I should have read the bit at the beginning, the intro, but I didn't. Yeah, on normal you have to go and beat some enemy and collect your gun. I ain't got time for that. At all. That's nonsense. So, but on easy, as soon as you get to this, past the ladder, you go inside this bunker, you get the machine gun straight away. So yeah, I just went and got the machine gun. I was just like, no. When I played it on normal at first, I was like, I still got to throw these grenades, and they kept on hitting the ceiling and not hitting the Terminators. And I was like, nah, I'm just not about that life. So yep, once you go down, lay a bomb, timed bomb to get past those areas there that blocked in, and bam, you just have to keep shooting because enemies will just respawn like this is the worst 8-bit game ever. Yeah, it looks nice, sounds nice. The gun sounds like the gun from Aliens. Oh, sorry, yeah, Aliens, don't you think? To me, it sounds like the one from Aliens anyway. So if you're playing a normal, you defeat this robot, and then behind it is the machine gun, which I already have. Which was just, I was like, that's pointless. By the time I got the machine gun, I had like a couple hits left, and I was like, no, we're going to easy. The hit detection's all over the place, if you ask me, on some of the stuff, so it is what it is. My sense of direction, I must need Google Maps because I didn't know what I was doing in this stage. I was like, where am I supposed to go? Oddly enough, it's this orange stuff here. You're supposed to blow it up. Perhaps the game tells me now I just didn't pay attention. That orange tube there, the bubbles, yeah, you gotta get rid of that. Big thing full of Apple Tango, or Fanta, or not Apple Tango, just normal Tango, sorry, Apple Tango's green. What am I doing? Anyway, yeah. Because if you don't, you get to here, and you can't progress because that thing's just shooting out bullets galore. So I stood there like an idiot, thinking, I must be able to go right. Come on, he's gonna stop eventually. I thought, okay, perhaps I can quickly run through these bullets. There's a gap my ass. There's nothing there to go between. Look at that. Instant death. And termination. Just wonderful. Obviously, I'm not playing this on a real Mega Drive, but if you are, and you don't have any type of save spawn thing, you have to start from the beginning of the game every time you die. No matter where you die, you start from the beginning. There are no continues in this game. So I'll sped this up to show you that, look, I had to come all the way back here. By the way, this wasn't the second attempt, this was like the 9th to 13th attempt. I didn't know what I was doing. This happened to be fluke, by the way. I was like, I'm lying these timer bombs everywhere. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, what I'm supposed to do. Yes, I could have looked up on YouTube, but no, I just wanted to play it. I was thinking, imagine this is 1992 and I'm playing this game for the first time. So yeah, and this time I happened to lay the time bomb here. And then boom, I was like, what the hell? I've got seconds, I've got to get out. And you know when you got a bit of pressure on you, I forgot where the exit was. I actually did. Stupidly. And then I thought, yeah, I know where it is. I remember now. So yeah. So there you go, really. You just got to set the timer off, blow up that tube thingy with the Fanta or the Tango in it, and then dodge these cluster bombs from this ship here, and you're out. You go back to the past. Yay. Yeah, it looks great. I think the sound is great, but I don't know if it's me or if it's just the game. But yeah, I don't know what was going on, mate. I was just like, okay. I don't remember seeing anything about blowing up tubes in the original Terminator. It probably is, but I can't remember it. And then this section here, you've got a different gun. You've got a shotgun. That's weird. He keeps on trying to do the animation to bring out this goat, and I died. Now remember, you'd have to go back to here. What? That's insane. But that's what you'd have to do. Oh, thank God for modern technology. Anyway, come back here. Why are the policemen in this game almost indestructible? And that, I don't understand that. Was there a thing back then where you couldn't kill policemen or something like that in games? Or policemen wasn't allowed to be hurt or shot? Was it illegal for American policemen? Because these guys are stronger than any of the T-1000s or 800s or whatever the hell these things are called. And look at those guys throwing Molotovs, plucking them out of nowhere. This game just kicked my ass. You know what it did? It basically spread my cheeks and multiplied my cheeks. That's what this game did. Look at this. Look at the policeman. Look at the policeman. Getting up afterwards and shooting me. And they're out of the screen. So I can't shoot them no more. What? What? That's outrageous. Outrageous. Very pretty game though. I do like the animation. But it looks like some sort of, I don't know, crazy professor in a lab coat and not a white trench coat. Or it looks like a flasher. You know, someone who's got nothing underneath his clothes. I don't know. Carl just looks a bit, I don't know, not PG-13ish, that's all. But yeah, here we go. Look, he gets up and bam. Look at that. It's taking hits. Ridiculous. Those guys with the Molotovs. Who is shooting me out the screen? Look at the health bottle right there. Massive bottle. I missed the ladder. Do you see that ladder there? I missed it. Didn't notice in all the action. Didn't notice the ladder. And because of that, got my ass kicked. And as per usual, dead end, alleyway. Thought, okay, I'm going to have to fight my way back. Didn't make it. Police brutality, and I'm gone. And like I said, you would have had to go back to the beginning of the game. No, just no. You know what? I wouldn't have actually made this video, even though I had the footage. But I spoke to Chelsea. I was like, nah. I wanted to play it. I played it. It was alright. But I don't think I can make a video because I'm not going to be overly positive. He goes, no, just show it. If anyone wants to see someone one credit this game, they can do that on YouTube. We want to see real gameplay of people just, you know, being shite. Well, here you go, people. Here you go. Made the ladder that time. Knew where to go. Didn't miss it. And carried on my journey as Kyle. That's supposed to be a shotgun. What shotgun shoots like that? Even in the latest Call of Duty, I'm sure the guns don't act like that. This stage looks really nice. You know, you're in the bar, you got to meet Claire. Wait, who the hell's Claire? What bootleg version did I watch? Sarah, Connor, Claire. Who the hell's Claire? Anyway, yeah, that's the Terminator. That's good old Arnie. You got to make him flash, then run through him before he gets up. And meet her at the table, and then I guess we get out of there. But yeah, that was that stage. At this moment in time, I'm thinking the game's okay, a little bit rough around the edges. Some of the gameplay decisions I'm not really feeling, but like I said, run and guns, not really my thing. I will give them props for the presentation though. Presentation is top notch for a cartridge game in '92. I'm assuming this is a 16 meg cartridge because it's got nice music, great animation. It's got all these PNGs. I doubt they're JPEGs back then. I don't know. But these look really cool. So yeah, it doesn't sound compressed. Oh, see you go. Police station now. And what happens at the police station? You fight tons and tons of invincible police. Yay for me. Yay for Unikronn. Things can't get any worse. But yes, they did. Look at that. That policeman got smacked. They didn't even want to show his death. But here's me, trying to go through the police station to get back to Unikronn, who obviously I just lost. Ay. Look at this is ridiculous. So I take it the policemen flash, then they get back up, or some of them disappear. But they take hits galore. Look, he got up, look at that, and he starts shooting at me. And I'm trying to shoot, but he's not in screen. Or on screen. Oh, didn't that guy get hit by the car? What's he doing back there? Police helicopters on the roof. Still, looks pretty. Looks really pretty. And here we go again. Why aren't they arresting the guys with the Molotov cocktails? Just why? What corrupt? Look at this, dead. Again. And I would have had to go back to the beginning. I'm not going to stop stressing that point. Back in 92, you'd have had to go back to the beginning. Anyway, you've got to get past the Terminator and the rogue policeman. The policemen are actually harder than the Terminator. At least he doesn't shoot you while he's getting shot. The rest of them, they just, look at that. What gun has he got? I want his gun. That's a fact. You should be able to upgrade your gun, but you can't. And I died. So I would have had to go back to the beginning. Oh, so many choke points. So many choke points. By the way, I went into the options and the buttons are A, B, and C. Attack, jump, and what the hell was C? I need to read it again. I can't remember what C was. Grenade. I think C's grenade, isn't it? Or something like that. Anyway, my buttons are the same as Shadow Dancer. The only way to have your buttons. Jump is always B. Okay, Chowster. Jump is always B. Attack is always A. Alright. Now we've cleared up and I got past that section as well. Yay for me. Yeah, I just went back to double check. C is Smart Bomb. So yeah. If you're playing a game like this, A is always attack, B is always jump, and C is your Smart Bomb, Ninja Magic. Whatever you want to call it, that's the only way to play. This stage is ridiculous, by the way. Looks great. Last stage of the game. Did I complete this game? Absolutely not. Couldn't get past this stage. I gave up. These things here, I understand what they're trying to go for because I've seen the movie or the film, but it doesn't make no sense. What? It should have been some sort of Indiana Jones type thing where, you know, you're running from the ball, and that's what they should have done here. The Terminator should have just been chasing me, and I should have had to go through obstacles and jumps and stuff like that to get past it. But I mean, look at those things there. Can you get past them? Can you jump over them? Look at the. Come on. Just, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. You know what? I'm good. Done. Let's move on to the other version, shall we? Okay, this is the Sega Mega CD version. Fire, attack, throw. Basically, attack, jump, ninja magic. Anyway, the Terminator is a 1993 platform shoot-'em-up game developed and published by Virgin Games for the Sega Mega CD. I don't care for the words Sega CD. It's based on the 1984 film of the same name and includes full motion video, extremely grainy and extremely blocked. Well, not blocked, boxed, sorry, that's the word I'm looking for, from the film. The game was praised for its graphics and its soundtrack, performed by Tommy Tallarico. Apologies if I got that wrong. Although the film's footage was considered low quality, the gameplay also received some criticism. The gameplay is nicer in this game, in my opinion. The full motion video, it's rough. Even for this time, it's really, really rough. But okay, the music is really nice though. animation of the characters, the graphics, that's really cool. But yeah, the full motion video we could have done without it personally. You're going to skip it. Yeah. But out of the two games, I think this is a bit better version. Easily, in my opinion. Once again, my gameplay isn't the best because, as per usual, it's a run and gun and I'm god awful at that. But hey, we all have crosses to bear. Some people are great at Tetris. Some people are awful at chess. Some people are ugly. Some people are born ugly and have no money for any type of facial reconstruction, and they will stay ugly for life. Whereas I'm just not particularly hot at run and gun games. But everything else in life, I am literally Unikronn levels of greatness. Anyway, let's get to the game. My first nemesis in this game was stairs and ladders. Look at me struggle with the stairs and the shooting. And the stairs and the shooting and the shooting and the stairs, and what is going... Is anyone this bad at running up and down stairs trying to shoot? Good Lord, Unikronn, what? It was rubbish. Just what? But no, it's not completely my fault. When you're on the stairs, it does weird stuff with you and your gun. You can't aim it and point it wherever you want to go. But it just makes me look like I don't know, a slapped fish. It's ridiculous. Do people slap fishes? I don't even know. But if they do, that's what I look like when I was playing this game. But anyway, I got past that peril of the stairs and the ladders and the ladders and the stairs. And this first stage was very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. Love the graphics. The gun sounds, everything. Yeah, really cool. I definitely prefer this version to the Sega Mega Drive. I didn't play the Master System version or the Game Gear version. I remember my brother having the Game Gear version years ago. Donkeys years ago. I can't remember what he thought of it. I really can't. But yeah. But no, this, like I said, this version is really nice. Apart from the music, which is fantastic. I wonder if the Mega Drive alone with, say, a 32 meg cartridge could have pulled this off, apart from the audio side of things. And obviously the FMV, because FMV, ugh, it ain't that great anyway. I'm just wondering if we could have done it by itself. Could it have done the sprites? Because, I mean, there's nice parallax scrolling and stuff, but it's not like it needed a 32x to do this. I'm wondering. Yeah, because the color palette's still the same. It's not using anything extra because the Mega CD doesn't add to the color. That's the 32x. So, yeah, I'm just wondering. That would have been interesting to see. Look at the light flashing off the muzzle. So the muzzle flash on him. That looks really cool. Skeletons. I don't recognize any of the music from the movies though, at all. So I'm assuming this is all new music for this game. Some of the enemies look new. They could have been in the comics and stuff. I don't know, but I don't think all these enemies are in the movie. It's been a long time since I've watched the Terminator. It's not something I watch annually, so I don't know. But from what I remember, I don't remember seeing all of this stuff in there. But it's still really nice. I have to say that the shooting, I feel, is far more precise than in the Mega Drive version, especially when Carl's wearing his trench coat and he's got a shotgun. Could he has to cycle through the animation of him putting it in and taking it out and drawing it. So sometimes he gets stuck in it. Whereas this Carl's just got the machine gun and he's just put to work. It's great. As soon as you press it, he's shooting. Yeah, you can shoot diagonally rather than the straight. This thing here, this is my problem with the two Terminator games. I don't know if it was a cultural thing or perhaps it's just the amount of Japanese oriented Sega games that I played. When you were fighting bosses, generally they would flash to indicate that, yeah, you're hitting it in the right spot. This is his whole body weak or not, or was I just happen to be hitting him in the right spot? Yeah, for bosses I like to have flashing components or some sort of stagger or something to say that yes, you are hitting them correctly. That is good. You know, it doesn't have to be like ridiculously obvious, like I don't know, House of the Dead, but even then that's nice. At least you know you're hitting in the right space. So yeah, that would have been nice for the bosses, because this stage here, I didn't make it past this stage. I just didn't. And to be honest, I don't care. I just didn't, because I couldn't work out what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to show you the deaths anyway. It's going to come up. You're just going to see me get this flat line. Just, it was ridiculous. Yeah. But anyway, if you do like this game, tell me. I'm sure people have memories when they were kids of this game. Unfortunately, my memories, I wanted to play it, but I couldn't get to play it. No one I knew owned it, so I didn't get a chance to borrow it. We didn't really have a blockbusters that did video games and stuff like that. That wasn't a big thing around where I lived, so no. Unfortunately, no, just didn't get a chance to. Okay, we're coming up to where I basically just ended this, because I don't know, I ran out of lives. I mean, it was just, I went from 7 to nothing. And I can't remember if this game gave you continues, but it feels like the Mega Drive version. Ain't that a bitch? I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, you're gonna see where I came a cropper, and it just wasn't great. It was just really this thing here. At first I thought, oh, perhaps I'm supposed to jump on those blocks and go up and avoid this thing, but it shot through it so quickly, and I thought, oh, no, I'm supposed to fight it, obviously. 2 shots and I'm dead with this thing. I can't duck. It's just death. The straight death. Crazy. I thought, okay, is this the one where... No, look. I thought, okay, I was going to run and jump and I thought, oh, well, that's that done. I have to fight it then. And once again, 2 shots and it's done. I tried to run and jump there and I thought, okay, it shot the thing away and it shot that one away. I was like, whoa, I have to take this thing out. Why I wasn't, look at my life, look at that. I had 2.5 and I just died with 1 hit. Crazy. Why I didn't use none of the grenades? I can't tell you that, because I didn't think of that at the time. Because I was wondering where to hit it. Because I was just like, it's not flashing or anything. I should have thrown grenades. It didn't even enter my mind to throw a grenade. I forgot I had grenades. Like I said, I don't play running guns, and that's why I'm god awful at them. So that's me playing Terminator on the Sega Mega Drive and the Mega CD. I'm out here. Hope you have a great time, a great day, and hope you're all well. See you in the next video. Peace.